Oh, Matthew, it's Holden and Matty. We're going to live bet some baseball tonight. We'll get you a couple bets from the NBA game tonight as well. Western Conference Finals, OKC in Minnesota. Should be a great series there. And the WNBA is in action. When Foxy posts some more bets, I'll throw them out there at you. Foxy has gotten off to a good start in the WNBA. Caitlin Clark's underway. And our boy Milo Kaminsky is here. What up, Milo? Good to see you. You beat Daniel Berry today to be the first one up here. What's going on, Matty? I am watching the Cubs and the Marlins. Stowers just singled. I need him to hit a home run, but it's 1-1 Cubs and the Marlins. Fourth inning. Good game so far down in Miami. Nobody really there. Lots of good seats available. What's happening with you, pal? And hello, D-Money.
What's up, D-Money? What's up, Milo? What's happening with me is we're on the Pirates to not score 5 runs again.
Okay.
They haven't scored 5 runs in a month. I mean, that is embarrassing. They are just getting killed by the local media. It's not particularly.
They're talking about the Pirates in Pittsburgh? That's amazing.
Yeah. But it's a combination of bad players and bad ownership together. It's getting ugly here. What's up, Ken?
If you want to compare bad teams, then I'll compare the Rockies, who are on a pace for 134 losses. They are 8-39. And they still had 23,000 on a school night, on a cool night in Denver last night. The place is amazing. It's the best place. It's the best singles bar in the world, but it's the worst team you could imagine.
Man, again, we talk about this every week. I look at their lineup and I'm like, how have they won 8 games? I understand they're not the 27 Yankees, but I mean, they have decent players and they have 8 effing wins. It's amazing. It is amazing.
Oh, Kenny Peacock is in the house. Always good to see my boy, Kenny P. What are you on tonight, Kenny P? What's Kenny P on tonight? What's D-Money on tonight? What up, D-Money? What are you on, Milo? What are the boys on tonight? Come on, throw it in the chat. You know we like to tail you. Snoop Dogg making Mile High worth it at least. Yeah, I suppose.
Hold on. Let me grab my glasses. Hold on.
All right, have a good time with that. So here's the deal. Smash the like button. It's mostly subscribers anyway. So here's what we're doing. We're going to do it this week. We're going to do it next week. Oh, you're going over 5.5 in the hockey game tonight? Okay, very good. What is that? Florida at Carolina. Ugh. It would have been nice to see Toronto in the Eastern Conference Finals because I have no interest in hockey south of the Mason-Dixon line. Doesn't do it for me. Nope, not doing it. Oh, that was a good burp. Panthers money line, small play for Peacock, over 5.5. Milo's on Kyle Isbell to hit a home run at 20-1. Oh, Milo, I am rooting for you, friend.
Yeah, I got DJ Lemieux.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're the baseball guy.
He has 6 home runs against who the hell is he facing tonight?
Corbin.
Yeah, no, I know it's back when he was in Colorado. I get that, but he's also hitting like 400 or something. 60 at bats against him.
The 51st state. I don't even know where that is. Is that DC? Probably. That's probably, and it's not a state. It won't be anytime.
51st state is Canada.
Oh, thought it was Washington D.C. He's not from America. I thought 51st. Oh, because of Trump. That's funny, actually. Okay, I get it now. Clark assists in under 219.5 in the NBA game and the WNBA game. Yeah, that is Canada. Isn't that that's like one of your colonies, though, dude. You should like them, Kenny Peacock. Don't they kick back to England still? Don't they give you taxes and everything? I don't know. Well, let's stick to sports. So we're supposed to do it on playback.tv. A lot of you don't know what playback.tv is. So it's a pretty cool app where we can broadcast and we can actually have the games on and you'll see it in our screen and we'll talk about it. Thing is, though, you can't sweat those with us. There's only 20 people that can come in the room with us while we are broadcasting and watching the games. So anybody watching right now, if you're a member, hit Maddie up or me up in the chat in the Discord, send us a DM. And if you want to hang with us next Tuesday night, do it. Playback.tv. You'll have to sign up for an account, but it's really cool. We'll have the game on right here, whatever game we're betting. We'll have it on. Somebody says, hey, I'm sweating Kyle Isbell home run at 20-1. He's up. All right, Mile. Milo, let's go to the game. We'll go and we'll check his at bat out. So
I like that.
It'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see if it works. We'll give it a little shot. It's neither here nor there.
Well, our viewerships come from Twitter anyway. I mean, we don't get a ton of views on YouTube.
Right.
So,
right.
I mean, whatever. Did you say yes, that we could simulcast or we couldn't?
I think we can. Yes, we can.
Okay.
We can.
So let me
look at home runs tonight. Let me just give you the home runs real quick. Ben Rice plus 625. Vladdy hit one at 5-1. Dylan Cruz 875. Nick Fortes 12-1. Matty Olson plus 350. Kyle Tucker 4-1. Pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good. So I got this Powers home run. I tailed you on LeMahieu. I tailed who was it? Gary on Goldschmidt tonight. Paul Goldschmidt going up against the lefty. That's a thing. Yeah. In case you forgot, Paul Goldschmidt actually used to hit a lot of home runs against lefties, and then he went to the Cardinals and became an abyss, and now he's back with the Yankees, and he's amazing. It's just amazing. And I still believe my boy Ryan Spader, what he says. The balls are juiced in Yankee Stadium. They're juiced.
What?
Special baseballs in Yankee Stadium. It's the reason why Grisham and is having a career year. Like DJ LeMahieu was going nuts a couple of years ago.
So what is he basing that on?
I don't know. He knows somebody that knows somebody. And then Javier Baez hit a home run.
He did hit a home run, or you haven't?
No,
hit
that's
a home
the other
run?
one that I bet.
Okay.
Yeah. For those of you that are betting the WNBA, Caitlin Clark has 5-4-4. And if you bet the parlay that Foxy gave us that I put in the YouTube shorts, I think it's Kelsey Mitchell. She's got 6 points. Again, I don't know any of these people besides for Caitlin Clark and now Angela Reese. So that's about it. I have been spamming a lot of girls about Nuke the House, but they just blocked me.
It's like you're a creep or something.
Walker Buehler ejected. Alex Cora ejected. That might be good news for the Mets.
Yeah, shit. I had someone on the Mets that home run. Forget it. Oh, Alonso. Shit. Because he was good against Buehler.
Sunday Night Baseball was brutal for him. Brutal.
Oh my God.
Threw the ball away. 8-run inning.
Took me from 2.1 up, 2.25 up to 4-3 down or something in a matter of half an hour.
It happens, man. It happens. It does happen. But we got a big card tonight in baseball. The hockey game starts up in about 25 minutes from right now. The NBA game will be tipping off in a little less, about an hour from right now. By the way, Justin Turner just hit a ball to the wall, and Jesus Sanchez had it in his glove and dropped it. So
I wonder what's going on. Do you have eyes on the Red Sox? You can get them at +1.5.
Yeah, Buehler just got tossed.
Well, yeah, but I mean, is there a bunch of runners on?
Soto just walked.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right, well, here's the first bet.
Not first and second, because Lindor got on too. First and second. Lindor gets on. He was hit by a pitch. He stole second, and then Soto was walked. 2 on for your boy, though, Alonso.
But how many outs?
There are 1 out. There's 1 out.
Because we can get +1.5 in a 0-0 game at -125. Basically a 2-run lead.
But your boy, Pete Alonso's at the plate.
It's good hedge.
I'll tell you, hey, if you're betting it, I'm tailing. You know that, Matty. I'm telling you. Because that one time I didn't tail you and I made fun of you, you backdoor covered. So congratulations on you. Hey, look who's in the house. Kegger. Kegger's coming off like a 40-unit weekend. He got me on those UFC parlays with Scotty Scheffler. I finished up probably about a dozen units this weekend. It's pretty good. Needed it. We got it. All right, so what are we doing here with the Red Sox?
Well, it's 135 now, so.
At DK?
Yeah.
All right, let me shop around. How many other books do you have?
I usually, I have a little bit of money and a lot of books, but I use 3. FanDuel, DK, and Bet Rivers, basically.
Okay, so you got Rivers in your backyard too, because they're big in the Pittsburgh area. Pittsburgh, Chicago. This is where Rivers does most of their business. So you can get the Red Sox +1 -104. We don't want that.
I like that +1.5.
Yeah, I know you did.
I don't want to lay 135. I would lay 125.
No, you're not going to lay 135. I don't blame you. So we might not get that number again, but let's not forget that this is a bullpen game now for the Red Sox, you know? So they're going to have to use a lot of arms tonight. And then
that used to be a big thing. I don't know if it's a big thing anymore.
You don't?
Bullpen games? No, not really.
Just because all these dudes are coming in throwing 100 anyways?
Yeah. And they're throwing 2 innings, so they're really gassing out. Yeah, it's 145, so
yeah,
we'll have to circle back.
You've got
I like the Padres today. Bassett against Cease. Padres are down 1.
Are we on them in any way, shape, or form? Did you give a bet out with the Padres this morning?
Yeah, I think so.
So we're already on the Padres.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm not going to mess with it.
Okay. What do we think about the Yankees? Yankees kill lefties.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yankees kill righties. My bad.
They kill lefties too. They got Judge. They got Goldschmidt. They got they got LeMahieu's back. They got a lot of guys that can kill lefties too. The problem is they're up 1-0 in the third over the Rangers already. So there's really no way to attack that unless you want to take -2.5 and you're up a run.
Well, you could take the Rangers +340.
You think the Rangers are going to win this?
I mean, no, but +340.
You like the number.
Yeah, plus you could also get +2.5 at -125. Will Warren isn't like out here like Tom Seaver.
No, but he was popping in the DFS optimizers today, so they must know
something
that I don't. Yeah.
Let's see. The Nats and the Braves, there should be more runs there. The Nats can hit. They've been scrappy.
There we go. Kenny Peacock, Caitlin Clark on a triple-double watch. So I got something for you. The Sunday night baseball game between the Mets and the Yankees was the highest rated since 2018. Okay. They got 2.5 million viewers. Caitlin Clark versus Angela Reese got 2.7 million viewers. Again, not a fan of women's basketball, fan of Caitlin Clark though. It's pretty cool. She's like the female version of Pistol Pete is how I look at it. So if you guys want to drop any WNBA stuff in here, I'm fine with that. It used to be very taboo to do so, as a matter of fact, last year. But I'm in this year because Fox is winning me bets. He goes on a cold streak, I'm out. So hopefully you can stay hot all year, Matt. Like button would be great. Smash that. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do that as well. If you're on X, come on over to YouTube. Nuke the House YouTube channel. Subscribe. Turn on your notifications. You'll get all our shows. You'll know exactly when we're on. Again, next week we're going to do something a little different. Playback.tv. If you don't know what it is, go check it out now. We will pick 20 of you to hang out with us during the broadcast, and we will have the games on our screen live. We'll be sweating them with you. And if somebody in the chat says, hey, I'm on this guy to hit a home run, he's coming up, we'll go there and we'll do it. That's what we'll do.
What do you think about the Reds -120?
Nick Martinez was on the mound tonight, right? I like Nick.
Yeah. Bailey Falter.
Bailey Falter's pitching well, too. What do you think of the bullpen for the Pirates is my question.
It's been bad. It was good for a while, but it's been bad. Bednar gave up 2 more the other night. It's -110. Now, obviously, the Pirates are at home. I'll play that.
What's that?
-110 with the Reds money line.
You want me to throw that in the chat for you?
Did he just hit a home run too? No.
Reds money line -110. Throw it in the chat.
That's fine, but just if we're putting it in the chat, do it a half unit.
Half unit? Okay. Very good. At everyone. Reds -110. DK half
DK.
unit. Matt bet.
Let's see
Okay.
what else.
We don't got to hit the ground running, just throwing 10 bets in there. But if you're feeling good about it, go for it. Peacock's taking the fever. Where the fever from?
Indiana.
The fever. It seems like they'd be from Phoenix because it's hot there, right? That's what I would think. I mean, if you had to figure it out. Oh no, it's the Indiana Fever. That's Caitlin Clark's team. Yeah. That's how much I follow the WNBA. But again, what up, Dandyberry? How are you, pal? Good to see you in here.
What's up, Daniel?
The Fever should be out in Phoenix because it's hot there.
Oh shit! Did Detroit already score?
You wanted to get on the Tigers tonight, didn't you?
Well, I bet on a one leg of a parlay, St. Louis plus a run and a half through 3.
Seattle and the White Sox are in a delay in case you were betting that game. St. Louis, Detroit, 1-0 Detroit, just like you said. The Tigers getting on the board with Kerry Carpenter, leadoff home run. Let's talk about Tigers here for a second, because this team statistically has a chance to be the best Tigers team in the history of the Tigers. They'd have to win the World Series because that 84 team, I'm sure you remember that. They were a spectacular team. But
yeah.
Torkelson and Mize have realized their potential again, right? Javier Baez has gone absolutely nuts. They don't have a third baseman, and you would like to see them maybe add a starter. But outside of that, and maybe a surefire closer, although the back end of their bullpen's been good. Outside of that, dude, this team is rolling. They got a great manager. They got a great frontline starter in Tariq Skubal, who's on the mound tonight. They've got very good young talent. This is a team, they kind of remind me. Now, that was the Scherzer Verlander team back in like 05, but that Tigers team back in 2005 when they had Scherzer, Verlander, Magglio Ordonez, Miguel Cabrera. They had a lot of good bats on that team.
Yeah, Mize just went to the DL, IL, I think.
What up, Ramon? Good to see Ramon.
What's up, Ramon?
Ramon's going to be in for me when I get married in June for a week, and then he's going to be in for Foxy too, because Foxy's leaving town for a couple of weeks. He's just taking off. He's like, I'm done with you guys. Stick a fork in it. I'm over it. He probably will be betting WNBA from the beach or wherever the hell he goes, though. He loves betting the WNBA. If you're good at something, do it. Do it. Washington leading Atlanta 4-3. We're on the Nationals plus 1.5. Is this correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And the Pirates still have not scored at the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah.
They are atrocious offensively.
All right. Well, we're on it. I don't want to turn that game on. I just don't. The Reds for real? Are the Reds like a legit 500 team this year?
Yeah, I think they're one game over. I mean, What's been surprising about the Reds is their bullpen has been really good this year. So that's kind of shocking. And I like McLean and Steer. I think they're two good underrated players. And then obviously you got Ellie. So
you and I, friend, like walks, hits, and innings pitched. WHIP, right? We're talking about the Pirates bullpen being a complete debacle. They are 19th in WHIP at 134. But the Reds bullpen is 6th at 117, which is pretty good. We don't want guys on a base pass, and we like that with our baseball bullpens. We like lower whips. So that's good to see. Giants, Astros, Twins, Padres, Jays, and Reds are the top 6 in WHIP.
The Twins went through a stretch. They gave up 1 run in 30 innings.
Yeah, they're about to come back down to earth big time, aren't they? Aren't they?
I don't know. They were winning games without Buxton and without Correa, and they were winning without Royce Lewis. Once those two come back, I don't know. I like them. They won 13 in a row, I think.
Ramon's on fire? Is that what you're saying, Smoke and Mirrors? If Ramon's on fire, Ramon better be dropping his best bet in the chat. Come on, Ramon. Give us something here, dude. What's your best bet, pal? Give it to us. We want to know.
Horowitz finally got called up for the Pirates.
Who's that?
Horowitz.
Okay.
The guy we got from Tampa or from Toronto. Okay, what do we got going on here? I need the Padres to do something here.
Isaac Paredes just went deep. That's a 5-1 bet. That's a 5-1 bet. Very good.
Let's see what else. So basically even money in Boston.
You really want to get on the Red Sox tonight, huh?
Maybe. I want more. I think the Nats score more runs here too. Let's see if Spencer Strider still in this game.
Yeah, Strider just doesn't look like the same guy yet. It's going to take him a little while to get into it. Atlanta has the 11th lowest whip in their bullpen at 1.22.
That's actually better than I figured.
Yeah. Yeah. So I kind of see that as a toss-up game tonight with Strider on the mound because he's just not there yet.
Huh. This Padres plus 165 is just staring me right in the eyes, right in the face here.
Okay.
I mean, they're a better team. They have the better offense, they have the better pitcher, and they have the better bullpen. And they're plus 160.
Caitlin Clark to get a triple doubles minus 125 for those of you that were talking about Caitlin Clark triple doubles. And you know what? You know when I know that the end of the world is near? Keg's thrown out fucking WNBA bets now. He's feeling it again. He would not have done this time last week, but now he's feeling it. Now he's like, all right, let's do it. Let's go.
Let's talk about a 180 and mood change.
Yeah. Well, that'll do it. Winning 40K will make you feel a lot better.
Yeah.
I think there's any point, any question about that. That'll put you in a good mood. What's she got? What does she have now? 13, 6, and 5 in the first half. I mean, don't I have to bet the triple double, even though it's like, yeah, I think I got it.
Wasn't that what short? Oh, you didn't give that out as a short. I thought you gave a triple double out as a short.
No, I gave out over 20.5 points. I just bet her triple double at minus 125.
All right, here, you can put this in the chat. Half unit, so we'll have a unit going. San Diego plus 1.
Padres
even money.
Padres plus 1 even money.
Yep, DK.
I will get on that in a moment. Padres plus 1 is even money at DK.
Yep.
Bet is in. We are firing tonight. My live bet is Caitlin Clark triple double minus 125.
What, she's halfway there in the assist and rebounds?
Way over. And then the problem is that she was like 6-1 pre-flop. But I mean, if a bet's going to hit it, so you might as well hit it once you realize that you missed it. Just get on it. You didn't miss it like to where she's not going to hit it. She's going to get a triple double. But does it bother me that it's that big of a swing? Absolutely. Do I think the bet hits a lot of times? Absolutely.
Yeah, Adrian Hauser pitching tonight. That's
probably be
funny.
minus 175, minus 200. All right.
But
Padres,
wait, so pre-flop, she was 6-1 to get a triple double?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I know last game, like she like snuck over. Didn't she get like 10 assists and 10 rebounds or something?
I don't know. I don't follow it. All right, we got, if you didn't put it in yet and you want to go to Bet Rivers, you can get the Padres plus 1 at plus 115.
Oh, thank you, sir. I really like that.
Yeah, you do. I'm in on it. So we got the Padres plus 1, Reds money line.
They're now minus 140.
Okay, that's good. And then the Mets and the Red Sox are still scoreless in the bottom of the third at Fenway tonight. And the Red Sox have first and second and 2 on. Boy. Spencer Strider, man. I wonder how long it's going to take him to get back in the swing of things. By the way, the Tigers scored again as Riley Green singled home Zach McKinstry, and it's 2-0 Tigers. Are we on the Tigers or the Cardinals plus 1.5?
Well, it wasn't a sheet play. It was one I gave in the Discord, but it was the Cardinals plus 1.5 through 3. I thought that would be.
You know what? That is why the number I got was so much better than the number you put. Because I took the 1.5 for the game.
Yeah. I mean, you're giving me a 1.5 as hot as the Cardinals are. They've won like 13 of 15 or something. 1.5 runs through 3 innings. And they're not going to get it. Fetty, what are you doing? Although I should know better, the Tigers' first 5 are absolute monsters.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't lose first 5s. All right, leadoff single for the Reds.
All right, here's what I got in the NBA game tonight. Fox gave this out. He's been really good with the futures. Game by game, it's been a struggle. I get it. I know. We've talked about it. The futures in the NBA have been really keeping me afloat. Timberwolves plus 2.5 games. Knicks Pacers over 5.5 games. You're going to get that at plus 158 at DK. If you want to go Timberwolves plus 2.5 games and 6+ games for the Knicks and Pacers, go for it.
You know, this Padres lineup went from bad to really good. Getting Jackson Merrill and Cronenworth back.
Yeah.
And Arise. I mean, you're talking about Cronenworth, Arise, Merrill, Tatis, Machado, Gavin Sheets can rake. That's a good offensive team.
It's a good team.
Yeah, great bullpen, good starter. That's a really good team.
I can't wait to turn this Cubs game off. I want the NBA game to start soon. It's so frustrating watching these guys not hit for 5 or 6 innings. And then they explode most of the time. But we'll see. The hockey game's about to start. Eastern Conference Finals, Florida, Carolina. Puck drops in about 10 minutes. Again, no interest in Florida, Carolina. Edmonton, Dallas. I hope Edmonton wins it all.
Merrill killed it coming off the DL, but yeah, they're definitely going through it now. But just in general terms, that's a long lineup, definitely.
Shohei Ohtani threw sliders off of flat ground, first time during his rehab. No timetable, but you got to think this guy's gonna be pitching in August. He's got to be pitching in August.
I mean, yeah, I would think that's still 3 months away or something.
That 3-1 MVP bet I gave you a couple weeks ago is now down to like minus 125. Bases loaded Cubs. Nobody out. Let's go.
Here's their inning.
Let's go.
Well,
I mean, Carson Kelly just had a 10-foot single. So they got a little lucky there, but I like it. Most bet tickets for tonight's NBA game. Ant Edwards under 25.5 points. Naz Reid over 17.5 points, rebounds, assists. I almost hit that. I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, that sounds like a good one.
Ant Edwards over 11.5 assists and rebounds. I did hit that one. Oops, there goes the heater. Jalen Williams over 9.5 assists and rebounds. Julius Randle over 32 PRA. I don't even know how much of that game I'll watch once this is over tonight. We'll see how good the game is. If it's a really good game, then I will watch the end of it. But I really hope we don't have another blowout. We've just had too many blowouts in these playoffs. Way too many. But now that you get the 4 best teams, you would think that there will be lesser of blowouts. But it's got to be cool to be in New York, Eastern Conference Finals again. Haven't been to the finals in 99, 2000 when Tim Duncan beat him with David Robinson. Been a long time. That was a good team too. Tony Parker, Ginobili, Duncan, Robinson.
Was it Mario Ellie?
Was Mario Ellie on that team? Okay. And Milo's saying the Panthers and Hurricanes are the 2 best teams left. Okay. I
don't think I've watched a hockey game yet this year.
I like that peak. Oh, really? Hockey's awesome.
Yeah.
I just haven't had time either. Kenny Peacock is sweating Caitlin Clark and watching our game or watching our show, which I'm very, very happy about. Thank you, Kenny Peacock.
Let's see what else we can get here.
Let's see.
Pretty much status quo. We'll see what the Cubs do here. What's the oh my god, the Cubs are minus 520.
Well, yeah, the bases are loaded with nobody out.
1-1 now. Yep. 1-1.
Yeah. So Tucker hit a home run to get the game going. Then Weathers shut him down again. And here's the problem. Weathers left. So now the bullpen is in and the Cubs are going to go apeshit. Hopefully Dansby hits a grand slam. That'd be great for me. I'd appreciate that.
The Weathers must have pitched well. He's got like underrated stuff. Dude, he can't stay healthy.
He has shut the Cubs down in both starts this year. He has been terrific. Terrific.
He was a super prospect.
16, 7, and 5 at halftime. We're over the 20.5 there, and Kelsey Mitchell needs 5 more points, and then we cash that parlay that Fox gave me for the YouTube short.
What? How much time's left in that game?
Halftime.
And what's Clark?
8-minute quarters or 10-minute quarters? I don't watch. I just tail Fox because he's good at betting it.
What's Clark's stat line right now?
16, 5, and 7.
Oh shit. I mean, that's
she's there.
50-50.
Oh boy, here we go. Kenny Peacock, a man of many sports, went to Canada, Finland in the International Hockey Federation World Championships. I'm going to tell you this story here. He sat in the front row with his Trump hat chanting 51st state during the shootout. And to top it off, Finland won. Dansby Swanson, 2. Was it just a single? Yeah, an RBI single for Dansby, 2-1 Cubbies. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Doing?
Let's clean it up. These are my guys. Cubs and Ohtani this year. That's all you're going to hear from me, buddy. Cubs and Ohtani. Cubs and Ohtani. That's it. That's all I care about.
That's all you care about.
That's all I care about. Cubs and Ohtani.
I think I did. Shit, this is even worse. I did Padres through 7.
Okay.
Not even full game. And then I did either money line and I did tie. The tie was like 650.
Okay.
So that's got a chance. I need the Padres to score here.
They'll get it going here. That offense is too good to be kept down for too long. No question.
Fuck. Gavin Sheets up 1 on, 2 out.
And then we got a game here in Denver tonight with the Phillies and the Rockies.
Yeah, that was part of a parlay as well. Money line, the Phillies.
Oh, there's another hit.
How did they not
PCA, RBI single. Let's go, PCA. Let's go.
You have something on the game, or you just like the Cubs?
No, I got the Cubs. I got the team total of 5.
Okay.
And I combined it with a win. So I need 2 more runs. And then we'll be going. I always got something on the Cubs, though. This is a team I just constantly bet. They're off. Yeah. All right, let's go, Mel. Mel's got a bet for us tonight in the hockey. You know I'll tell you, Mel. You've won me money this year. She has won me money. I don't fuck around. Kenny Peacock, tell me Florida, Mel. Mel, you on the Panthers? If you're on the Panthers, yeah. Kenny's going to be happy. If you're not, I'm still tailing you. Denver zone. No. Oh, and I tell you, I was watching baseball 2 nights ago. Or actually last night. It was last night, and I was watching the Mariners game late. Was it last night or the night before? It doesn't matter. Julio Rodriguez hits a grand slam, right? And she hears it. She goes, Holden, what's a grand slam? That sounds really cool. And I'm like, that's when guys are on the bases, all 3 of them, and they hit a home run. She's like, is that a joke? I was like, no, I'm serious. This is really what it was. So she sat down and I talked her through baseball for a half an inning. And now I have to take her to Coors Field to watch a baseball game.
All right, good.
There's a lot worse things to be doing than taking her to a baseball game. It'll be a good time.
There's 5 runs.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go, Cubbies. Let's go. I don't know if they got to go out, make a move for a frontline starting pitcher, and they got to bolster their bullpen because Every time we do a show, I tell you this fucking, it's brutal. Their bullpen's brutal, but they can win a World Series this year if they get a legit number one. And I mean, I don't know why your infield is all the way in with the bases loaded and Nico Horner at the plate. That didn't make sense to me. I don't get it. So 5-1 Cubs. Let's go Cubs. My Cubs.
All right. So what, you have that with the over or the money line?
I got the Cubs money line and over 4.5.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. So I think that just, well, it didn't cash yet because they got to win, but
right.
Yeah, that's good. I'll take that. It's a good start. Good start to a big inning, a crooked inning. Good start to a crooked inning. Mel, where's the bet? There we go. Miko Rant. Oh my God. She hates Miko Rantanen too. Miko Rantanen over 6.5 points in the series, even money ESPN bet. The same bet at FanDuel is minus 215.
Vlad, the Blue Jays have one hit, and I'm losing this game.
All right, Mel, I'm in. I'm in, Mel. Let's go. Miko the Freako over 6.5. Mm-hmm. I'm down. Let's go. NHL, just about to face off. Get going tonight. And we're about 30 minutes away from tip-off of the Western Conference Finals in the NBA with OKC and Minnesota.
I'm looking at fading the Orioles, which is very profitable, but Brewers money line's 135. Can't do that.
I want to know why you're bringing the infield in that situation if you're the Marlins. It doesn't make sense to me. Go turn a double play. Let the next run come in. I mean, you're fucked anyways. Just deal with it. Boston and the Mets scoreless in the fourth. Bueller got ejected. Cora got ejected. Clay Holmes, 3 1/3 innings, 2 hits, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, no runs. You know what's been interesting, though, Matty? Clay Holmes.
Yeah.
He's been really good since going from the pen to the rotation.
Yeah. Just it's so annoying. That's another guy the Pirates had that didn't perform there, and they shipped him off.
I mean, that's a long time ago.
I mean, 3 years?
That's 4? It? How long was he with the Yankees for?
Well, he was with the Pirates before the Yankees.
Yeah,
so
maybe I think it's been a while.
You might. I don't know. Maybe I don't think it's been 5. Maybe 5. But
2021. So 5 years. 4 years with the Yankees, 1 with the Mets now.
There you go.
The Mets also gave up on Chris Bassett, and you remember he left because he wanted to start. Or no, Seth Lugo. He wanted to start, so he went to Kansas City. The guy went nuts. How's he doing now?
Pirates also traded Shane Baz and also traded Tyler Glasnow.
Traded everybody. They're just I feel bad for you if you're still rooting for them.
I mean, I watch them every night.
Teams don't deserve to get fan support if they suck that bad. Like the Rockies, nobody should feel obliged if you're a diehard fan to go to a Rockies game. Not if they're putting that shit out there. If they're putting that in there, get out of here. It's horrible.
I agree. So still 1-0 Yankees, 2-0 Houston. Still 4-3 in Washington. They've really slowed the runs down there. 0-0 in Pittsburgh. Shocker. Bailey Falter either is the best pitcher of all time or the worst pitcher of all time.
Tonight he's the best.
Yeah. It's incredible.
All right. If you're a subscriber, Foxy just put 2 more WNBA bets in there. So let me go find those and I'll put them in. If you're not a subscriber, I'm not going to give them to you. He's been on fire with these. I can't give them away for free. Just can't do it. But never did I think I would ever bet a Brittany Griner prop. I just never thought I would ever bet a Brittany. She should be locked up in Russia still. You know that, right?
Dude, don't even get me started with that.
Don't even start. We
trade the Merchant of Death for Brittany Griner.
Yeah, not any. Well, we know we got ripped off. That was bad. That was worse than the Babe Ruth trade. Worst trade, chat. Babe Ruth to the Yankees or Brittany Griner for the Merchant of Death? You tell me.
What's up, Viper?
It's probably the first time I've ever had more action in the WNBA than anything.
7-1 now, Cubs.
7-1 Cubs. Good.
Let's shit, going. The Pirates scored.
Even Matt Shaw's having a good night tonight.
Well, the good news about the Pirates scoring is they may not bat in the ninth. So, all right, it's good.
I mean, there was another good story. Like one of the blonde chicks likes in the WNBA banged one of the owners, and she's actually really good looking. Really good looking. Probably too tall.
A WNBA player?
Yeah.
You're talking about Cameron Brink.
Is that her name? Is that
from LA?
Name? Yeah.
Tall blonde?
Yeah. What up, Viper? She's in a minority. Like, she likes dudes.
Cunningham. Yeah, smoke and mirrors. Yeah, her too.
Greatest WNBA trader. Brittany Griner for the Merchant of Death. Who is the Sophie Cunningham? Thank you, Smoke and Mirrors. Okay, we're coming up on about 45 minutes in. For those of you that are new here, welcome to Nuke the House. We are a live sports betting operation. His name is Matt. He's our lead MLB capper. I'm Holden. I own part of the company. We give you real-time in-game betting notifications right to your phone. So anytime Matt, Keg, Coop, Foxy make a bet, goes right to your phone. We did have a question. Where's Zargo? Where's your NHL bettor? Zargo, he got a lot going on. He had his second kid, and he's moving. So he has been out really for the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs, which has been a bummer. But we do have Mel. I mean, she's been keeping us afloat, which is nice. But yeah, we'll get Zargo back during football, I hope. I'm a big.
If Zargo. I lived in Memphis, I'd move too.
Yeah, it's not my place, man. I just don't want to live in the South anymore, ever again.
Well, where did you live in the South? Atlanta.
Right. We live in Atlanta and in Roanoke, Virginia.
Roanoke. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was it. I know. That's what I said, Mel.
I liked Atlanta. I lived in Atlanta.
I think I liked it when I was young, but like going back there was just a horror show. Not my thing. Not my thing. I think the only guy with a Southern accent that I would like would be DB Gnarly, and that'd be about it. Smoke and Mirrors is in Richmond. Now, I lived in Arlington, Virginia for years, but that doesn't count. That's DC, and DC isn't in the South. Kenny Peacock wants to know what you're on, Mel. So anyways, to finish the spiel here, nukethehouse.com, free week with the code NUKETHEHOUSE. Pick any plan. We won't charge you at the end of the plan unless you want to be charged. And there is a charge to center field. And Suzuki, 2-run blast, 9-1 Cubbies.
Change that game.
Let's go.
Change the game.
Nope. Ride or die, bro. Ride or die.
What in the hell happened in Pittsburgh?
I don't know. You tell me.
Joey Bart blew out a tire.
Okay.
Tripped over the bat. Okay, good.
Joey Bart blew out a tire?
Yeah. That means, whatever. So the Yanks are up 2-0 now.
That means his foot hurts, right?
No, when you blow a tire is when you're running and you just trip over like nothing.
Oh, that's not good.
You never heard that term before?
No, well, I heard it blew out a tire, and that's in NASCAR when it literally blows out a tire. Viper's going to try and get Florida live if Carolina scores first, and he likes the under 2.
Well, the Reds plus 175.
Are they down even more now?
1-0. 3 at
What
bat.
are we on the money line? So none of the home run bets came in yet. There goes Kyle Tucker single. This is amazing. I'm not turning this game off until this inning's over.
Didn't we get Reds +1?
Let me check. I think that's what you told me to put in. I hope that's what you told me to put in, because then we'll get another run.
No, Padres +1.
Oh, we got the Reds money line. Okay. Half unit. This is just an ass whooping. Holy moly. Let's go.
And you're right. You're right. And they do it the same way. It's like they hem and haw around for 6 innings, and then they drop 5 or 6.
I've been telling you this. I watch this team all the time. They just dick around. And then the third time through the order, or if the starter's gone, they mash them. What up, Gerardo? What are we on tonight, Gerardo? Come on, give it to us. Are we on La Liga? We got any hockey, baseball, basketball? What do you got tonight, Gerardo?
Fernando.
What do you got tonight, bro, Chacho?
What are the Padres doing?
Losing us money? Would that be an accurate assessment?
And Fernando's about to get kicked out.
Yankees are up 2-0. Ben Rice with that 2-run home run. 2-0 over the Rangers in the top of the 5th inning.
What the fuck?
Houston leads Tampa Bay 2-0. That one's in the 4th inning.
I got to look at the spreadsheet here and see
Isaac
what I got.
Paredes went deep. Tigers still up 2-0 over the Cards in the 3rd. Kerry Carpenter led the game off with a home run. Toronto up on San Diego 1-0. Middle of the 5th inning there. Big Daddy Vladdy hitting a home run, his 6th of the year.
They have 1 hit, I think.
They got 1 hit. Yeah, Dylan C. got 1 hit. But it was an important hit and it went out. So what are you going to do? Second half underway. Atlanta, Indiana in the WNBA. Caitlin Clark. She has 16, 5 and 7, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. The other half of the parlay we're looking to hit is Kelsey Mitchell. She needs 5 points in the second half, then just hit Brittany Griner to get 21. She's got 12. I still can't watch it. I just can't. There's too much other stuff going on.
All right, so this is what we have. We gave to the people. Under 4.5 in the Pirates and Phillies money line. I like that so far. But then the Padres lead after 7 and a tie after 7. The tie after 7 was 6-10. That's definitely doable.
We're in everything right now. There's no reason to sweat anything.
No, I just forgot what I gave everybody.
We've got a ton of time.
But that tie is 6-10. What? Ellie fell now coming out of the box, tripped over the bat. What are we doing?
Guys are falling. Apparently they're blowing tires tonight, Matty.
Well, when's the last time you've seen back-to-back hitters trip over the bat running to first base?
Never seen it.
Well, it's happened in back-to-back hitters.
I mean, that's amazing.
Thank you.
If we were on playback.tv, we could go directly to the game and watch replay of both guys tripping over.
God, the Reds are plus 260 against this shit-ass team.
Gerardo just threw his first bet in of the night. Canes Panthers overtime plus 285, 285 quarter unit.
What's up, Tommy?
Oh, Tommy Z's in the house. Let's go, Tommy Z.
If you're on Twitter, come over to YouTube, please, and thank you.
Yeah, Nuke the House YouTube channel. That's what we got. I feel like I got my D game tonight. Not very good right now. Should not have drank 10 ounces of magnesium citrate today, but it was time, pal. I mean, I'm probably gonna have to run upstairs in a minute. Vipers on the Cincinnati money line plus 260. Okay, we're already on Cincinnati. So we got that. Tommy Z says hit the like button. We'd appreciate that as well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I like that Cincy money line. Jesus. I mean, Bailey Falter's just dealing here.
Caitlin Clark has done nothing in the first 2 minutes of the second half. So they're 10-minute quarters in the WNBA. Angel Reese is a bitch. Just going to say that right now. And anybody complaining that, oh, it's not good for the WNBA to have the drama. What do you think the NBA is popular for? The NBA is not popular because the game is amazing. Okay. The NBA is popular because of all the drama that goes on. And now you put it on the women's side times 10. Angel Reese overreacts, doesn't like Caitlin Clark. I don't think Caitlin Clark likes her either. It's great. They got a rivalry. We like rivalries. I want to see a fist fight between the two, actually. Some hair pulling, a couple of hooks. That would make me happy. For those of you that are saying Angel Reese is gorgeous, go look at her without makeup today during her media session. Ugh.
Oh, my God. So now we have 2 hits in 3 runs. Unfucking believable.
For who?
For the Blue Jays.
Okay.
We have 3 runs on 2 hits.
Okay. It happens.
All right.
What am I going to tell you? You'll be fine. Detroit's up 4-0. Riley Green, 2-run blast. 4-0 over St. Louis in the third. All right, 5 best teams off the top of your head. Go.
Dodgers.
Yep.
Mets.
Yep.
Tigers.
Okay.
Minnesota.
Okay.
What
about the Yankees?
Yanks. Yeah, probably Yanks.
I would take the Twins out and put the Cubs in there.
I think the Twins pitching is super underrated. They've like underperformed this year.
Because Ryan and Ober?
Yeah. I mean, or Seattle. Those two are interchangeable to me because they both have good pitching staffs.
Yeah.
But
the other guy that's pitching for Minnesota, Chris Paddock.
Yeah.
That dude's been dealing. But yeah, the Mariners rotation's pretty damn good. I'd like to see them back in the playoffs again. Florida, Carolina, scoreless in the Eastern Conference Finals in the NHL. Carolina on a power play, 13:55 to play first period. NBA game starting up probably within the next 15 minutes or so. It depends on how much time they want to take pregame to talk about themselves.
We're not getting things breaking our way here. To give Angel Clark some credit.
Yeah.
Angel Reese combined them. Angel, like when she was asked about it, she said, "Yeah, it was a good hard foul." She didn't like say
why
it was
did she go after her?
Like in the spur of the moment, she probably, you know what I mean. I'm just giving her a little bit of credit for saying that.
If she's smart, she keeps playing the villain because she can make a lot of money being a villain.
But what was so funny is they didn't show the beginning of that play. Did you see her like push that girl in the back to get the rebound?
Yeah.
Like that was more blatant than the Caitlin Clark foul.
Hey, are we on Boston?
No.
Okay. Carlos Narvaez just drove in a run, so it's 1-0.
I was trying to get on him earlier.
You were looking at it. Yeah. Yeah, the Padres not looking great right now. Pirates aren't scoring 5 runs tonight, so we just got to get the Phillies money line home.
Yeah, and if that hits, then we're okay.
Yeah, what do we got? 1, 2. Yeah, I mean, if we get the Reds or the Padres home too, that'll help. And then the Cubs are flying. Let's see what else. A lot of bets in the NBA tonight. Stenberg's here. What up, Stenberg?
Yeah, we put some out there, Jeff. I'm glad that you weren't here for them, to be honest, because 2 of them are losing.
So I think Keg liked it when Stenberg sent him a text that they showed in our Discord. I think Keg took it well. I think Stenberg actually has carte blanche to make fun of Keg at will, and Keg will just take it, no matter how mean he is.
Yeah, like he used to get offended,
Yeah.
like when Jeff and him first met, but then it now he doesn't even get offended anymore.
Yeah, now he doesn't get bothered. You get a little bothered sometimes, I feel like.
No, Jeff really doesn't make fun of me.
He does. Well, give it time, pal.
No, I know. I try to stay on his good side.
Give it time. He'll be there. I got to build a DFS lineup for the late games. What are we looking at? Let's go look at the late games tonight, Matty.
Okay.
I want to see what I can put together. This is a tough slate.
I mean, obviously you want to be on the Phillies, but everyone else will be on the Phillies.
Well, that is one game. That's not going to be on the slate that I'm betting, but yeah, everybody's on the Phillies again tonight. No, they should be.
What I do is I try to stack the nuts and then stack the worst, what people think is going to be the worst stack.
Right.
I try to stack them both. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I try to mini stack that and then stack against the best picture has worked in the past too.
So, like, you can't take the Diamondbacks, though, against Yamamoto.
Yamamoto's a bad boy, but that might be the time to take the Diamondbacks. So,
but you can't. You just got to hope that he, like, walks a bunch of people or something.
Yeah. Gunnar Hoglund.
Yeah, I mean, because people are going to be on Hendricks. So, Hoglund, you maybe take the Angels.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't mind taking Hendricks to save money.
Jesus.
I know.
I mean,
he's gone 4 of his last 5 games without getting shelled. And he's gone 5 innings with 3 or less runs in 3 of those 5.
I wouldn't mind you taking a Giants left-handed stack like the Korean kid, and then you take Conforto. Not Conforto.
You like the lefties against Michael Lorenzen tonight?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay, then I will do that. Let's start with we'll take a Giants mini stack. I'll throw their catcher Bailey in there. He's min price.
You could do Yastrzemski righty lefty.
Yastrzemski hadn't done shit lately though. He's been awful, man.
Yeah, but that's part of it, right?
That's
good.
That is part of it. They don't have a lot of lefties in that team either. It's a bunch of righties. So you've got Jung-Ho Lee, Yastrzemski, and maybe Helio Ramos.
Well, he's righty, but yeah.
Okay. And then that's 4. So now I need, whoa, hold on a second. Someone just walked down the Cubs. Oh, Seiya Suzuki just fell down the stairs going into the Marlins dugout.
Well, why is he going in the Marlins dugout? Fly ball.
Into his own dugout. And then I guess I just got to go with the Dodgers after that. The Dodgers are just too good. We got to do some Freeman. We got to go. We got to throw Kim in there. Hassan Kim, who made a massive error the other night.
Just don't take Conforto. I haven't seen him get a hit yet this year. I mean, he's terrible.
Max Muncy. Conforto's awful.
He is so bad.
Yeah. I think I'm going to put Ohtani in there over Freeman. Do we want to
probably have James Outman in center field?
God, he's so bad.
So bad.
So bad. All right, I'm going to take Yamamoto and Kyle Hendricks. Oh, God, that's uncomfortable, but I'm going to do it. Stack up on bats, get Yamamoto in there, and play that Kyle Hendricks. The Angels' bats have actually been pretty good. If you go look at what they did, they went into Dodger Stadium. They're hitting.
Yep. Well, they won 3 in a row, and they've been hitting once Trout left, which is strange.
Yeah, I know. All right, I'm going to go turn the NBA game on right now. See if we can find some live stuff for everybody.
So Mike, what is the line on that game? Is it like 6 or something?
Hold on one second. Let me get this freaking game up here. All right, what was your question?
Just what's the money or the spread on that game? Is it like 6?
6.5, 7, depending on where you shop. OKC's favored. I mean, it's interesting too because the Thunder just played a really long series against the Knicks or against the Nuggets, and the Timberwolves have been sitting on the sideline for a million years. But then when you dig in the numbers, there's really not as much advantage to the long rest in the NBA as you think there would be. Not in game 1, at least.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I really buy into it. I mean, these guys are 24 years old and best athletes in the world. Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, physically though, they just get the shit beaten out of them. Like if you're a big man and you actually play like a big man, you don't sit out by the 3-point line, they just get destroyed. Those guys get murdered. Florida 1-0. Viper giving us the update. Let's see here.
Pirates game's locked.
Holden, do you think Caitlin Clark's Fever are enjoying getting their asses kicked tonight? I honestly couldn't care. I just want her to get a triple-double and hit the YouTube short play where she gets 21 points. Don't care.
Could care less.
She's got
we
7.
do not.
She's done nothing in the second half. Nothing.
We do not care, as Mike Tomlin would say. It's my favorite Tomlinism.
We do not care.
We do not care.
We have 0 cares in the world. Did you see that George Wendt died today?
Yeah.
Yesterday from Cheers. Cheers was my favorite show ever until Curb Your Enthusiasm came along.
Do you remember the Thursday night lineup where
Cosby
it was
Show?
Cheers, Family Ties?
Family Ties was that night too? No.
Yes. Cheers, Family Ties, and Cosby Show.
All right, so we had Ted Danson, Woody Harrelson. We had Bill Cosby with the Puddin' Pops. Apparently date raping everybody on set. And then Michael J. Fox. Like we had, and Justine Bateman. We had some monster talent there on NBC Thursdays. Wasn't there Night Court? Wasn't Night Court on that night too?
Maybe.
Night Court was a great show. So
how hot was Marky Post?
Oh, don't even start. Mom had to wash my bedding 3 times a week after Marky Post was on TV. God, did I love Marky Post. She was so hot.
She was so hot.
Now, anybody that is not old like us has no idea who Marky Post is, which is fine.
Didn't she die?
I think she died. Yeah, she's dead. She's dead.
That's crazy. All these people dying that we used to watch.
I mean, we're old. Just wait for another 10 years. A lot more people are going to be dying. Happens.
Harry Anderson still alive?
Who?
Harry Anderson.
I don't know. I feel like he died too.
John Larroquette?
Loved John Larroquette. No idea if he's alive. I would say the first person from that show to die was Bull, the gigantic bailiff.
Yeah.
He didn't seem like he had a lot left on his tires. When you're that tall, you're not living that long.
It's crazy to think that Woody Harrelson was on Cheers and wasn't like a 10-year-old. He was like in his 20s, I think.
Dude, we're old. That's it. Simple as that. I can't find a really sexy Marky Post. Like all of her pictures are just horrible. Like this picture of Marky Post. This is the ultimate 80s photo, but this picture is absolutely nothing. Like if you said, "Oh, Marky Post is so hot," and then I showed you this, like, what are you talking about? Dude? There's like bush coming out the side down here.
Look at the hair.
The boobs don't look big. Her hair was just awful.
That was the best picture you could find.
I know, man. There's no gore. Please find another one. Tell me, find a good picture of Marky Post because she deserves it. She was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. But I don't see anything here that is showing me. I mean, this is better, I suppose. No, not better. I always thought she had really big boobs too, didn't she?
I kind of thought she did.
They're gigantic and they're just not showing them. I don't know.
Pittsburgh needs to get out of this inning here.
She was on Buck Rogers? No way.
The Padres are just making
They're dead. They're dead. Just it's over.
Chris Bassett out here looking like Tom Seaver.
Devers hit a home run tonight.
We missed that. We need to get this out in Pittsburgh so the money line stays alive. It's Jared Triolo, so I feel pretty confident.
That's not good.
Jared Triolo is terrible at hitting baseballs.
Correct. We are at the age where we're attending more funerals than weddings. I have not been to I bet you I've been to maybe 5 weddings my whole life.
I avoid them like the plague.
My sister's wedding. Who else? My best friend's wedding. Somebody else's wedding that I know. Probably one on a date. And that'd be maybe 5 weddings my whole life. This will be my second marriage, first wedding though. You guys seen the Diddy stuff? Obama has been implicated. Oh God. Then nothing will happen to him. Nothing will happen to him.
Yeah, we probably don't want to go down that.
No, we don't want to. That's that's why we only have Peacock on private shows. We can't put him on a public shows. We love Peacock. Can't have him on a public show though. He tells the truth. He tells the truth too much. You can't tell the truth too much.
Oh, you walk Jared Triolo. Now you're facing Neil Cruz.
Look at what Stenberg said. That's horrible and funny. I mean, and also, you know what? That was the first wedding I went to. Funny story about this too. It's a public show, but that's fine. And I remember this dude's name, Jared. So me, Jared, and Carlos all go to a wedding. And he's got this cute girl in this yellow sundress, right? And she has no interest in him and whatever. I ended up taking her home. And all right, close your ears if you don't like a mild sex story. That's the first thing I'll tell you. First squirter I was ever with.
Jesus. Mild.
Yeah. I had no idea either. I was like, did you just pee? What's happening here? Little did I know that 10 years of age. Huh? What? No. You're still sweating. Stop it with the Padres. It's over.
Well, now I'm pissed about the Pirates.
Now what happened to the Pirates?
Finish your squirting story.
No, it's over. You already ruined it with your bad mojo in the baseball. I'm not even going to tell you.
You should see this guy pitching for the Reds.
I don't want to see him pitching.
He has no clue where he's throwing the ball.
Okay. All I'll say is I was in the middle of a great story. Matt ruined it. Trust me, guys. It was actually, this time I actually had a good story. But, maybe for a Tales of Ribaldry second segment on a premium show, we'll do that. Tales of Ribaldry.
So you didn't know what was happening? You asked her if she took a piss?
Yes. And she said, no, I just came. And I was like, huh? I mean, this is like 1994, dude. This was not a genre on Pornhub yet.
It's not a genre.
This is not a genre.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Sorry, Mel. Sorry if I offended you, young lady. Why is she hates Caitlin Clark? Is that what it is? Caitlin Clark doesn't have one goddamn rebound in the second half. Fuck. Who was Keg on in this game, by the way? Did he take the Fever or the Dream or some other game? I don't even know. I don't want to watch it. No interest in watching it. So yeah, that was it. That was my story.
What's up, Riggs?
I wish I would have dated her.
All right.
But seriously, if you didn't know what that was and a girl did that, what would you think? This was not a genre in the 90s.
I'm just frustrated. It's all good.
No, it's not. You're frustrated when you win, and then when the bets aren't winning, you're just inconsolable.
Whatever.
Yeah, seriously. You're miserable when you're winning. Now think about this. Now you're not winning, and you're like super miserable.
Such a dick.
Yeah, but it's the fact, isn't it? Like, tell me I'm wrong.
Hey,
what was the last time you enjoyed watching a baseball game? Seriously.
fucking.
What was the last time you actually enjoyed watching a game?
Well, I enjoy it when I don't have money on it.
Yeah, exactly. You enjoy it. And how many games do you actually watch when you don't have money on it?
I watch as many as I can. You know what I mean?
Which is how many? One a week?
What? No, two a day. I don't know.
You watch 2 baseball games a day where you don't have money on it? I could not watch 2 baseball games in a day anymore if I didn't have money.
When I'm at work, I have 4 screens going. So during the day games, during the day games, I watch them all.
I get it. That now you saved yourself. But I cannot just sit down and watch one baseball game anymore. Unless it's the playoffs. It's very difficult for me. The ADHD is just too heavy. And speaking of day games tomorrow, we got day baseball again, pal. We got a lot of games. We got your Pirates hosting the Reds. We got the Astros Rays. We got the Cubs Marlins. Max Meyer against the Cubs. Guardians Twins, the completion of a makeup game, and then Guardians Twins again, and then Tigers Cardinals. We got a monster slate tomorrow, and Mariners White Sox. So tomorrow night, when Foxy and I are doing the show, we'll still have 6 baseball games, but we'll have the Knicks and the Pacers, and then we'll have the Western Conference Finals with the Stars and the Oilers. That's a pretty good night. It's a pretty good night.
What's everybody going to do after baseball or after basketball and hockey?
What do you mean? What's everybody going to do? We normally do nothing. We'll do baseball.
Yeah, have to watch baseball.
2-0 to Florida. Yeah, I mean that's it. We're just gonna have to do baseball. We're gearing up for the NFL, anyways. I mean, it's gonna be
definitely. Later. I mean, football is only what, August? What is that? 4 months? That's not bad. College football.
Going to a baseball game is cool. Watching it on TV is boring. That's why I have to have a minimum of 2 games on at the same time.
Yeah, one than that.
Even if I'm betting, I have to have one. I got to have 2 on. 1 beer is $30.
Where's that?
Probably Yankee Stadium. Seriously, a beer at Yankee Stadium has to be $20.
That New York City does nothing for me.
Yeah, I used to want to move back there, but you can't. A beer at Yankee Stadium costs $6? That's amazing. Dude, that's like one of the best prices in baseball. $6 for a beer? I know awesome. Where it was. I know where it was $15 at the Nats games, Washington. $15 a beer. Could you imagine being a White Sox fan and having to pay $11 for a beer?
Yeah, Marty, I can't fuck with San Francisco either.
Oh, San Francisco. Here's the deal with San Francisco. Totally underrated women. Totally underrated women.
What's up, gnarly?
And you also want to know why? There's 25,000 people at a Rockies game when they're 8-39. Beer is $3. You get $3 beers at the largest singles bar in America.
Without getting too political, there's too much liberal for me in San Fran and New York City.
But the women in both cities, Matt, you got to put your politics aside. Mitchell Brothers, San Francisco, California. One of the greatest times of my life. Yeah, Foxy, we already bet I already bet Griner live. Is she going to get there? It doesn't look like Clark is going to get her triple double though. She kind of went flat in the second half. Griner's got
she's still at 5?
5 rebounds.
She hasn't got a rebound in the second half?
She hasn't gotten a rebound in the second half. Nope. The NBA game's underway. Minnesota up 5-0.
2-0. Who hit the home? Was it a homer? Let's see.
What game?
Philly's up 2-0 already.
Can I take a guess on who hit the homer?
Well, it may not have been a homer, but let's see.
If anybody hit a homer and it's that quick, who's batting second in the lineup tonight? Turner, probably?
No home runs.
No
Stott
home runs?
hit, Turner hit, Harper hit.
Harper hit.
No home runs. Shit.
So Harper's
that's
got to
okay.
have an RBI if he had a hit.
Yeah. Harper has two RBIs.
Ooh.
We just need the money line there to close out the parlay. So. It's Harper's on second with Schwarber. Hey, what's interesting is Schwarber's in the 4-hole tonight. What's up with that?
Schwarber's just mashing baseballs.
What's your boy Spader gonna think about Schwarber hitting in the 4-hole?
He's probably gonna cream his pants.
He's like the I don't know, analytics king.
Peacock says, "Get yourself a good Amish girl." I don't like hair. I'm not a big fan of
and
hair.
Don't they shower outside too? They don't.
I don't know. I honestly wish I was Amish though, because it seems like they got a lot less problems than we do. They don't got to worry. They don't got to worry about the internet. They get fresh food. But then Peacock says this: can't marry a liberal girl. Try. My future wife is like socialist bordering communist, and I'm on the other side. We don't talk about politics.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
We do not bring it up. She's perfect in every way, but that we just don't talk about it. The election was not something that was really fun to go through with her. We don't talk about it.
There's some things that are best left unsaid.
We don't talk about the NFL and we don't talk about politics. And that's it. But when you get to be our age, Matt, I mean, you just want to find somebody that makes you happy for the rest of your life. You know, your best days physically are behind you.
I have no want or need to have an in-house girlfriend or wife.
I don't know, man.
Sounds like the worst thing ever.
To have an in-house girlfriend?
Yes.
I don't know. Let's
go to the mall. Let's go to the mall. Let's go. We have to go to a wedding.
Like the first 6 months are amazing.
We have to go to my mother's house. It's my sister's
birthday.
But
you just say no.
Bitch, shut the fuck up. I want to sleep.
No, that's not a nice thing to say to a woman, but I'm just saying,
I'm just saying.
You don't have to go to those things.
What are you going to do? Not tell her you're not going to her sister's stupid ass party?
Like I'm divorced now. Maybe there's a reason why, but every year she'd go out to Oregon for Christmas. I'm like, I'm not going to Oregon for Christmas. I'm watching football. Like I got work to do. I got to do it.
But your job was sports. That's different.
Correct.
I have no to go to three different weddings a year, to go to 5 different birthday parties, to have to take her out to eat when I don't want to go out to eat, when I have to get up in the morning when she gets up in the morning.
No, I don't do that. You don't want to do that.
This just sounds terrible.
Well, yeah, that's a great point that you make, but you also never have to worry about getting laid.
Well, we won't talk about.
That's not that easy for you.
How do you know?
Because you're working, you're betting every night. You tell me you watch baseball every night. Hold on. The other night you told me you hadn't been laid in like a month. It's probably 6 weeks now.
Well, that's not a tremendously long time. I mean, it's kind of a long time, but not a real long time.
That's a long time. I would be so fucking cranky right now. So cranky. I think the last time I did that was when I ruptured my Achilles. I went 10 weeks. The second I got out of my boot, I saw a girl. Literally the second, I was just like, I'm taking the boot off. Let's go. Marriage. No, Fox, you're different though. You met your wife in elementary school. That's why you don't get laid anymore. You've been with her way too long. Way too long. You do not count. You are on the outside of you're not even you're not in our galaxy, dude. You're on the other end of the universe. You've been with the same woman for 30 something years. Of course there's no sex. Your balls are gone. And I completely agree with your last statement, Fox.
Padres ground into a double play and still have no runs. against Chris Bassett.
All right, back to actual sports. I did well for like months. I didn't talk about the sex. Months.
Well, you ruined it with the squirting story. That's for sure.
Well, you ruined the story. Nick Castellanos knocked in Harper 3-0 Phillies over the Rocks before the Rockies even get to the plate. What's the -9.5 on the Phillies tonight? Can we get that line?
Yeah, it's probably plus 210.
Yeah, you get 2-1 on a 10-run victory.
There was one day.
Hey, the Nats had a run.
There was one day last week when the Padres were playing the Rockies.
Yeah.
The Rockies -7 was plus 280.
The Rockies +7 was 280.
-7, sorry.
The Padres -7 was plus 280?
Yes.
Last night, I wanted to bet the Phillies to score 10 runs. Okay. Do you know what that price was?
Yeah, like 310 or something.
It's like 225.
Jesus.
I'm like, they just don't want you to bet. They don't want you betting Coors Field because you throw the worst pitching in the history of the world together with Coors Field, and you're just going to get demolitions. Caitlin Clark has 25, 5 rebounds, 9 assists. She's not getting a triple-double because she can't rebound the goddamn basketball. Kelsey Mitchell. Oh, she went over. So Fox's YouTube short play he gave me, Caitlin Clark, 21 points, and Mitchell, 15 at plus 158. You just cashed it. Let's go, Foxy. Thanks for getting me on another WNBA winner. Now we got to get Brittany Griner home. Well, I mean, we already got her home for the Merchant of Death, but she needs to start scoring. Seriously, worse trade than the Babe Ruth trade. They'll go down as an all-time stinker. Any bets we can make now? Red Sox lead the Mets 2-0 in the 7th. 5-3 Nats over the Braves, going to the bottom of the 8th in Washington. Yankees up 2-0 on the Rangers in the 6th. Houston 2, Tampa Bay nothing in the 6th. 4-2 Tigers over the Cardinals in the 5th. Okay, so we got a pulse there on that plus 1.5 that I accidentally bet from you.
On which one?
The Cardinals plus 1.5.
Yeah, nice.
Nice, he says. Nice way to fuck it up and maybe cash it.
Fucker.
Hold on a second.
I can't find any action live here. I don't know what's going on.
Don't worry about it. 13-7 Minnesota leading OKC. 13-9, 7 minutes to play in the first quarter. We needed one rebound to cash the 430. Did we cash the 430? Who was that? I know I tailed you if you put a WNBA bet in there, Foxy. You can get all of Fox's WNBA bets, by the way. You don't got to watch it. Just tail it blind. He's been winning us money in that.
Okay, first and second, 2 outs in Pittsburgh. They have 1 run. Looking pretty good there. As long as Kutch doesn't hit a home run.
Okay.
Marlins getting blown out. Padres suck at baseball.
Yep.
Nats still beating the Braves. There's got to be a spot here for me.
Accurate.
How about this? The Yanks are up by 2 runs, and they're minus 3,500.
Mm-hmm.
Up 2 runs.
Yep.
In the 6th. I don't know, but that's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous to you. You would not bet that.
Up 2 runs, laying 30.
Yeah, they got first and second, nobody on.
I mean, that's got to be.
Brianna Jones, double. Yes, I got it at plus 410. Let's go, Foxy.
Oh, my God. Error on Ellie Deli Cruz. What are we doing?
Gray and Mitchell, they each have 2 threes. That's another one you gave us, Fox. Let's see how they're doing. Gray, 3 threes. Mitchell, 1 3. We need Mitchell to get another 3.
What the fuck?
All right, Caitlin Clark dead to me. She might have cashed that one bet, but she did not get us a triple-double. We'll be back on her the next time Foxy makes a play. Yeah, that's really it right now. I'm not seeing too much there. You can't bet $3.65, but they have better odds on almost every WNBA bet. It's because you can only bet $3.65. Here, Gerardo's throwing down OKC minus 4.5.
What's the score of that game?
I think they're down. They were down 6 the last time I checked. Let me check it out. I got to go upstairs real quick too, but it is 16-11, Minnesota. I'll be right back. Give me 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'll look at tomorrow's baseball. Let's see here. All right, tomorrow's card. Wow, lots of day games, which is a good thing. Of course, we're going to be on the Pirates under 4.5 runs because it's going to be 26 straight, maybe. Hunter Brown tomorrow. Yeah, here will be a play right here. Matter of fact, we can bet it now. So the Astros are minus 135. I'll take them minus 1, which will bring it down to, let's bet them right now. So minus 1 is minus 111 at DK. So play for me is going to be the Astros minus 1, minus 111 against the Rays and Taj Bradley. Hunter Brown is nasty. Maybe I'll look back at that and do a first 5 as well or something. But let's see what else we got tomorrow. Brady Singer against Heaney. Cubs got Cade Horton going against Max Meyer, who's, Jesus, either unhittable or terrible. Orioles, not the favorite, against Chad Patrick. Sagano going. The Orioles win tonight? I mean, they are so bad. Let me see. I may just have to blindly fade them again. Let's see what the Orioles did. 3-0, losing again. Yeah, fuck that. I'm going to take the Brewers minus 1 as well against the O's. They're so bad. So the Brewers minus 1 is going to be plus 114. So that's nice. All right. Let's see what else we got. Braves minus 162 against Trevor Williams and the Nats. That's too much. Crochet against McGill. Red Sox, Mets. DeGrom, who was nasty last time out against Yarborough and the Yanks. Basically a pick'em. Might like Rangers first 5. DeGrom was so good last time out. The Phillies and Walker minus 238 against the Rockies. Burns against Dustin May. Dustin May and the Dodgers minus 135 favorite. Man, the Diamondbacks can really hit. Really hit. Let's see what I got going on here. What's up, Jeff? What makes you think Hunter Brown's going to get lit up? I mean, I'm not saying you're right or wrong, but what in his past makes you think he's going to? Yeah, Brian. You think like in a game like that when it's the Diamondbacks and Dodgers, one of those teams just goes off and almost covers it by themselves. Bobblehead day. I'm going to have to find something, a team that Pirates under 4.5 with. The Cubs, I don't know. That Cubs -1 would be about a pick 'em against Max Meyer, who's either lights out or terrible. I faded Max Meyer earlier in the year and he killed me. But that may be a spot. I may be -1. Let's see what that's probably going to be about even money. Cubs -1 tomorrow is going to be 104. I mean, they have so much the better team. the WNBA is so hard to watch. It's just I don't know. The best is when these girls say with straight face that they could beat men. Brittany Griner once said that she could beat DeMarcus Cousins. I mean, what world do you live in that you think you could beat DeMarcus Cousins? Oh my
Foxy,
God.
let me know when Griner gets to 21.
Come on, Reds. Let's go. We got first guy on, top of the ninth. We need a run. Bednar's on.
Just one?
Well, it's 1-0 Pirates. We have the money line.
Griner 20. Let's go, Foxy.
Nice, Fox.
More winners in the WNBA. If you want Fox's WNBA bets, get over to nukethehouse.com. Sign up for free. 1 free week, I should say. Code Nuke the House. Go to nukethehouse.com. You'll get Fox, you'll get Keg, Coop, Maddie, all their plays directly to your phone, real-time in-game betting notifications. nukethehouse.com. Use the code Nuke the House.
Nice 230 too, Fox. Good job. I'll tell you what, that's one thing we do different than everyone. -110s are we really don't do it very often. -110s, you're basically betting against the book. I mean, you might as well just flip a coin.
Says the guy that gave us a -110 earlier tonight.
Whatever. Did you just ground into a double play?
No.
It just doesn't even make any fucking sense tonight.
Oh, yeah. Fox bets minus money bets all the time.
How many double plays have I grounded into tonight?
8.
The Pirates are going to shut out the Reds with this Bailey Falter to Santana to Bednar. Really?
So the bet's dead?
Well, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. We're down 1 run.
Yeah,
Need a home run.
That's fine. We're not going to win them all. Just like the Caitlin Clark triple-double.
Well, I mean, we hit the under 4.5 runs for the Pirates, but
why is Will Benson not hitting? Why is the hottest hitter in baseball not hitting for Santiago Espinal?
Well, right now, you mean the previous hitter?
Yeah. Why didn't he hit?
I don't know. Need Ellie to go yard here. Some theatrics.
Oh, the DFS treat me well tonight. That's good.
So the Reds got shut out, and the Padres are about to get shut out.
12-1 Cubs.
Just keep riding them.
Just keep riding them, dude.
That's what I tell people about baseball.
12-1, and they got runners second and third and 2 down still.
14.
You know what I need to start doing is just start betting them in the 4th inning. Just bet their runs in the 4th because they just score from the 5th and 6th on. That's what I need to remember that going forward. But tomorrow they got a day game going up against Max Meyer. I'm a big fan of this kid, but he's had some blow-up spots recently, and tomorrow's gonna be a blow-up spot.
Yeah, I just took the Cubs -1
tomorrow,
and the Pirates just shut out the Reds, and the Padre guy just flew out to the wall. Okay, so there's that. On to the next game here. All right, so the one leg of the parlay hits with the under 4.5 on the team total. All
Oh,
right,
guess what? You just hit another one, Fox. And I parlayed it. We hit the Gray to hit 2 threes and Mitchell to hit 2 threes, and I hit that minus 124. I think Gray got it. Right? Yeah. Hit another one, Matt. Foxy.
Chelsea Gray?
Chelsea Gray? Is that her name? I don't know.
Didn't know I had that WNBA
Alicia
knowledge.
Gray.
Yeah, because I don't.
I don't even know who Chelsea Gray is. First intermission, Panthers lead the Canes 2-1 in the Eastern Conference Finals. In the NBA game right now, it's 1917 Minnesota over OKC. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Ant Edwards has 5 and 2. And SGA has 9 points, 1 assist, 2 steals. That was the other short I gave out today was Ant Edwards over 11.5 rebounds, assists. 9.5 for 11.5, one of the two. Something. Philly still up 3-0 on the Rockies in the second. Red Sox are 6 outs away from beating the Mets up 2-0. Nationals lead the Braves 5-3. Braves down to their final 3 outs. Yankees up 3-0 now. No home runs tonight, though. Volpe drove in a run with a double. 3-0 Yankees over the Rangers in the 7th. No home runs tonight, dude. Not a lot of home runs going on here.
Yeah, you're right. Vladdy. Yeah, Vladdy had one. About it.
That's about it. I got the NBA game on now, so I'll be sweating that from here on out.
I got the Phillies game. What do you want to go for another 20 minutes?
However long you want to go. Sure, 20, 25. Let's go 2 hours, 25 minutes.
Well, yeah, we start at 7:30, go to 9:30.
Sure.
Because I don't really have anything on these late games.
And you work tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
One of these days we're going to do a goddamn day baseball show. One of these days.
Well, why don't we just somehow get 2,000 subs and then I could stop.
Here, look.
Baseball.
Sean Fox, 8-1 in WNBA. 1 penny.
Nice.
1 pending.
Do you hear me? Just let's get 3,000 subs and then I could just do baseball for you all the time.
Sure. Let me know. Let me know how you want to get 3,000.
How you want to do that?
I know how you do it. You go get a beautiful woman and you tell her just tell everybody to sign up, and then they sign up, apparently. That's it. Or Keg goes out and just starts saying horrible things to people, and then people sign up. It's the only 2 ways. Because it ain't because we don't win money, because we're winning money. I mean, come on. We got a show on Sirius XM Sunday mornings, 11 a.m. Eastern time.
Dude, you guys really need to just put up the money and get a big-titted girl. I mean, we've been kicking the can down the road. You just got to do it.
Like, how much do you think we're going to need?
We'll get one that has low self-esteem. I hate to say that.
I know.
You want to have low self-esteem, doesn't have much, self-worth. You could pay her a couple $100 a week.
Girl like the bartender you want to give us.
We're not talking about that anymore.
Spam the OnlyFans girls is what Kenny Peacock. Kenny Peacock could hook us up with someone. Kenny Peacock.
Actually, I have another one. I'm going to send you a picture.
Do you really have another one?
Yeah.
Kenny Peacock probably has like Eastern European girls he could get for
this. Let's see. And this one would I think would definitely do it.
Okay. And you're sending it to me in Discord?
Yeah.
Or am I allowed to show this on the air or no?
I probably.
Yeah. Yeah, we can. I can show her on the air. Okay. We'll do that then. You send me that. I'll get it. And then I'll put it out there for everybody. And we'll see if she's worth it.
Well, she's clearly worth it. She's missed Twin Peaks.
Let's see. Let's see. I'm not going to say she's worth it.
I'll send it.
Send
I'll
it however
send
you
it
want.
to you. I'll send it to Twitter.
Okay. You can do that. You know my Twitter, at Holden Kushner.
No, we better not show her.
Why not?
Because someone could save it and then like find out where the picture came from. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's fine. All good. It's a basketball game. Not a lot of scoring. 2020 with a minute to go in the first quarter. It'll get going though. It'll get going. How's everybody bets going on tonight here, huh? Is Polish time difference? Oh, Polish, the time difference is the problem. I mean, they could record stuff. I kind of want to go to Poland. People are like, "Oh, Poland." I hear Poland's pretty cool some places.
Yeah,
They love
definitely.
Americans.
And inexpensive.
Yeah, and it's on the water. It's on the Baltic too.
And
So,
hot
like,
girls. Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. People sleep on Poland. Apparently, it's pretty cool place though. And I'm sure our boy Peacock's been up there. He's had to be, right?
Why am I
Polish
struggling?
jokes were all the rage when we were growing up. Nobody cares about them anymore.
Why can't I figure out how to do this?
Send a picture. Bro.
I've done it a million times.
I can't help you, pal. That's above my pay grade at this point. All right, so what do we got here? 21 seconds left. Did Caitlin Clark got 0 rebounds in the second half.
That's hard to do, isn't it?
I guess. That 8-1 that Foxy got me is now 8-2. Actually, it's a full unit, so it's really 8-3. All right, Nats beat the Braves 5-3. First half of that parlay is in. What did we parlay that with? We parlayed that with, was that yesterday or something? I don't even. Oh, didn't you give this out like before the show started, like too late to post it in the chat? Yeah, Nationals plus 1.5, and I need the Cardinals to come back and cover by a 1.5. Here we go. I got the picture. Yeah, that'll work, Matt.
Yeah, that'll work.
It'll work.
Scroll down to see her in that red dress.
Yeah, that's what I see.
And you're like half stepping?
I mean, we could get better, but that's
what?
Not good. Yeah.
I mean, okay.
The face is a 5. The body's a 10. And I'm not saying from my perspective. I'm saying from the normal young horny man's perspective.
All right.
But yes, she would work. But how much would that cost?
I don't think it would cost that much.
I really want to get Amanda Vance.
She won Miss Twin Peaks at this location.
Wow. Well, is that saying something?
The girls are pretty hot.
Did you ever ask her out?
No.
Why not?
Because I went out with her best. Well, I went out with her best friend for a while.
Did you really?
And they work the same shift.
So that's it. It's over. So you see the girl that you used to date. By the way, the Cardinals just pulled her within a run.
Cool.
Arenado went deep, so 4-3 Tigers over the Cardinals.
And Padres looks like it's going to be a loss.
Yeah, we're done there with
they completely shit the bed.
Yeah, stick a fork in them.
They got shut out by Chris Bassett.
What are you going to do?
I mean, and now the Rockies are threatening.
Well, the Rockies are always going to threaten. They can hit at home. They haven't yet, but they can hit at home.
I think Tovar's back, right?
Yeah. That's a bad baseball team, dude. It's just so tough to watch. Like Senzatella, he actually had a shutout inning last inning, so good for him. I'm impressed. That doesn't happen very often.
He, like a month ago, was by far the worst pitcher in baseball. I mean, I don't know if he still is, but
all right, Matt, I'm going to ask you right now, with George Wendt dying, top 5 TV shows of the 80s.
Of the 80s, I mean, I got none of them. They all sucked. Miami Vice
was amazing.
Miami Vice.
I wasn't allowed to watch
Miami
Vice.
Got you there.
Or the A-Team. I couldn't watch the A-Team.
Crockett and Tubbs.
Cheers was number 1. Cheers was number 1.
They were so corny. Like,
yeah, but you watched them, right? You watched them.
What else was it? Was the only one
Pee-wee's
good ones
Playhouse?
were.
Did you watch Pee-wee's Playhouse?
Absolutely not.
Did you watch The Wonder Years?
Absolutely not.
You didn't watch The Wonder Years? What?
I was busy playing sports and talking to girls. What were you doing?
Did you watch Baywatch?
Not really.
Me neither. Did you watch Alf?
I don't. If I did, I'm not admitting to it.
Knight Rider?
I watched Magnum PI.
Charles in Charge?
No.
Was Saved by the Bells 80s? Saved by the Bells was late 80s. Growing Pains, The Simpsons, Cosby Show. I'll tell you what, as a dog shit show is A Different World. They tried to put that with the Cosby Show. It wasn't any good. I know it got ratings. It wasn't a good show, though. Married with Children? Come on, Married with Children. You had to watch Married with Children. I refuse to believe you if you say you didn't watch Married with Children.
Yeah, I watched that. Yeah.
Of course you did. Yeah.
That was like all cutting edge, and it was on Fox, and Fox was like the news channel that.
About the Golden Girls.
The Golden Girls?
Dude, Golden Girls is a good show when I was a kid. The Smurfs?
Dang.
Loved the Smurfs, too.
Did you get stuffed in lockers?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I was a dork, but I didn't get stuffed. You know what my thing was? I was a total dork, but I had a lot of cool kids that I was friends with. But I much preferred to hang with the dorks.
Okay.
A lot easier to do that back in the day. Saved by the Bell started in 89. All right, so Saved by the Bell is really in 90s.
Roseanne's a good call. Like, I watched that.
It's a good show. It's a good show. It wasn't my favorite.
90s. I mean, because Seinfeld was the 90s, was like my thing.
Seinfeld was the 90s. Here we go. Stenberg's playing at least. Night Court, Alf, Married with Children, MacGyver, Cheers. Yeah, Cheers and Night Court have to be there. Panthers scored 3-1 Florida. Those of you on the Panthers money line or puck line, or you've got to be happy right now. Married with Children is huge in Poland. That doesn't surprise me. They love America, man. They probably think that that's what America is.
Did Roseanne Arnold really move to Ireland? Why Ireland?
I don't know. Roseanne Arnold.
Roseanne Barr.
Yeah. She got banned from America, I think.
What do you mean by that?
Ant Edwards threw the ball at SGA and then he got ejected. That's terrific. Good for them.
He did?
Yeah. So SG's laying on his back under the bucket with his legs open, and Ant just tossed the ball over there, trying to hit him in the nuts. He hit him in the knee, though. That was shitty. Ant, you got to be better. You can't be trying to throw a ball and give a guy a sack tap with a freaking basketball. That's wrong.
That's the worst.
That's
why I hate Chris Paul. He's known for doing that. When he's going through screens, is just punching someone right in the nuts. Yeah, Tiffany Amber Thiessen was a baddie. Wow, she was hot.
Yeah. She's the best girl when I was in high school.
Super hot.
Yeah, perfect back then.
Holden, you're going with the best, though? I'm not saying that she isn't, but I would like to think
when I was in high school, Kelly Kapowski was the best looking girl on television. Yes.
You're not even going to think about it.
And that was before her implants, too. Yeah, she was the best looking girl. And when I was in high school, Kelly Kapowski was the best looking girl.
What about Carmen Electra?
Oh God, now you got me.
She played the horse so well.
Good. And then she got with Dennis Rodman.
Oh, she was so hot.
Who else? Who else is better than Kelly Kapowski? You're right. Carmen Electra was Baywatch right there, bro.
Jenny McCarthy? What?
I mean, as far as just having crushes in high school, like she was not it. No. It was Kelly Kapowski. Carmen Electra was definitely in the mix. Pamela Anderson was fine. The Tommy Lee video was fun for a while, but Monica
Ken pulling out the foreign girl.
Yeah, I know.
She was hot. She was classy hot, I think.
Well, yeah.
Like,
was she in Il Postino? Was she the one that was in Il Postino? I don't know. I'm not sure.
But she was classy hot. Like Tara Reid was like whore hot.
Yeah. That's a great title right there. Classy hot versus whore hot. Very good. Very good. I really thought she might have been in
I've never heard of that movie.
Il Postino?
You're just making shit up?
Next time you're on a date and actually like the girl, put that on and you are in.
You know what I put on when I like a girl?
Porn.
Chris Brown. Never fails. Never fails. The ultimate panty dropper.
You got to be kidding me.
Not at all.
So these girls are just too young to know that he's a horrible woman beating piece of shit.
Maybe
that's probably what it is.
He's in jail right now in England. They got him in Manchester.
Oh, that's not good for him, but whatever. He's a piece of garbage. That's great. Ant turned his ankle.
I thought he was out of the game. Or are you just making shit up, Holden?
No, he just Foxy said he turned his ankle.
But did he get kicked out of the game or no?
No. He got a tech for tossing the basketball toward SGA's jubblies, but no.
Jeff, you know every girl likes Chris Brown. From 18 to 35,
I have
right?
no idea. I don't know any women that like Chris Brown. I've never known a woman that liked Chris Brown.
Really?
No.
I don't think I've ever met one that didn't.
Not one. Chris Brown is like Al Green.
I mean, I like them too. Marvin Gaye.
Mets on their first 3-game losing streak of the year. Boston shut him out 2-0. Walker Buehler got tossed in the second inning. The bullpen came in and shut him out. Actually got tossed in the third. Yankees up 3-0 on the Rangers. How about that? Will Warren, 5 2/3 shutout with 10 Ks tonight, dude.
Wow.
10. Houston up on the Rays, 2-0 in the 8th. What's that?
That was a good stat by you. I didn't know the Mets hadn't lost 3 in a row all year.
Yeah. They haven't lost 3 in a row. Well, that's over now.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, first time this year. They're 4 for 40 for their last 44 with runners in scoring position, by the way. Phillies
get thrown out at the plate. This go on contact never works. Why do we keep doing this?
Never.
They always get thrown out at the plate.
I know. Never.
So Toronto scores 3 runs on 3 hits and beats the Padres.
Okay.
So there's that. I had a lot
Padres
of Padres.
Done?
What's that?
Padres done.
Yep.
Atlanta Dream beat Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever 91-90. Caitlin Clark, 0 rebounds in the second half.
He makes fortune on photos. What do you mean, Ken?
Chris Brown?
Yeah.
That's what he must be talking about. Yeah, Stenberg with the Commodores. Was Lionel Richie in the Commodores? This has been ADHD show.
No, was he the Four Tops? No, he was in one.
He was in one of those bands.
Lionel the biggest Richie. One. It might have been the Commodores.
Commodores. I feel like it was the Commodores.
It was whatever the biggest one was. Biggest band group was. Yeah, I think it. Yeah, I'm 90% sure it was the Commodores.
It was the Commodores. 3-1 Panthers over the Canes now. Ay, ay, ay. 7 minutes into the second period.
I did see that, Ken. And like he's real provocative in the pictures too. He lets the girls do whatever they want.
Really?
I did see an article on that. Yeah, like girls will pay whatever $50 for a photo, and they can get in whatever sexual position. Or
he charges them for photos. Is he really hard up? Well, hold on. You said he was in jail, right?
Well, just in the last 3 days, I think he went in.
He stays there. If you're beating up women, you deserve to stay in jail for a long time.
Yeah, I'm not commending the way he is.
By the way, the Orioles suck again. They're losing to the Brewers 3-0 in the sixth. They're 15-31. They're just garbage.
While you were taking a shit or whatever you're doing, I already bet the Brewers for tomorrow.
You bet the Brewers tomorrow on the money line?
I think it was -1, 111 or 105.
Okay. What's the pitching matchup?
Patrick against Tagano.
Oh, Tagano's on the mound.
Phillies just left them loaded, I think.
It's -125 now. Where'd you get that at? DK?
It was -1.
Oh, -1. Okay. I feel you now. DK's one. Maybe FanDuel has bets up right now, but I don't know about that. But usually we just.
I use -1s a lot. I love it.
Yeah, I know you do. Yeah, Brewers +114 -1. You move the line nice. One set.
Yeah.
1 cent. Good job. Thanks for costing me that.
So it looks like the sheet is going to go maybe a unit down tonight.
Okay.
Let's see what we got going on what I bet. All right. So San Diego lead after 7 innings, loss 0.75.
We're going to win that Phillies bet.
Yeah, tie after 7, so that's 1 unit down. And then the Reds lost, so that's 1.5 down. Padres lost, that's 2 down. And I'll probably win the Phillies, so be 1 down.
Justin Turner had 3 hits and a double and an RBI tonight. You don't see them do that much anymore.
I can't believe that you didn't think this girl was super hot.
What?
I can't believe you didn't think she was super hot.
Who? Your girl?
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many out there that, like, as far as like if I'm going out saying, okay, I want a girl that is going to bring all the attention in the world, like I think there's better.
Well, of course, but
Lionel Richie was with the Commodores, DB Gnarly. Milo, Commodores.
All right, what are we doing? Let's go. I'm having a bad night.
So, guys, here's the deal, guys and girls. Mel, girl. Next week, playback.tv, there's going to be 20 spots to watch the game with us. So what we're going to do is we'll have the game on the screen and we'll sweat it. You guys can say, hey, put this on. Or I think we can watch the NBA conference finals too. So, if you guys got a bet and you're like, hey, my batter's coming up, we could switch to the game. If Maddie and I got bets, we could switch to the game. So you got to sign up for playback.tv, but hit us up, hit either Matt or me up in the Discord if you want to hang out with us. Just 20 of us. That's all we can fit in the room. We'll sweat baseball next week. It'll be great. Basically, everybody in the chat better be there. Second of all, subscribe, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Nuke the House. And then Foxy and I will be back tomorrow for the Eastern Conference Finals Game 1 between the Knicks and the Pacers. We got the NHL Western Conference Finals between the Stars and the Oilers, and we'll have 6 baseball games. Maddie, thanks for hanging in there tonight, buddy. Appreciate it. Thanks, everybody, for watching the show with us tonight. We always appreciate your patronage. On the way out, don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you very much. Kenny Peacock even said it. Matt already left, so I'm going to leave too.